Yeah, like except the to-do list, I know a guy who's my friend. Like he has the priority list instead of the to-do list. Like
That's a priority.
Yeah, in the priority list, like he put the like health in the first, and then
Health?
Yeah.
Like working out and gym and go groceries.
No, just
and buy...
any like. Do you have any like kind of way like you are doing right now to work it out?
The way for me to work it out? My life is a mess.
My life too. Everything is a mess. I am a procrastinator. Yeah, I'm a procrastinator.
Everybody is a procrastinator.
Oh yeah, not everybody. Just most of us.
Most of us.
Yeah, most of us are procrastinator.
Hands down, most of us. I stand corrected.
And so, like, it's really hard for procrastinators to balance between work and life because, we wait until the deadline.
Wait until the deadlines. That is actually a psychological condition. I remember there was a I think it was a YouTube video made by Nas Daily, I think. He talked about the stints of time that you're assigned to do the work with. It's not like you cannot do it within a short stint of time. It's just that the longer the stint of time you are given, like the more procrastinating you're the more procrastination you're going to be doing. So it's a psychological condition. Procrastinators out there, it's not your fault. It is how your brain is wired. Believe me.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of a motivation.
It is.
No, but not everybody like that kind of motivation. Like,
especially my boss.
Yeah, especially our boss.
This is why if you're watching this, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm so sorry too. No, all right. So kind of, but it's not the end of the world, right? We still can fix that to balance between life and work. And for me, I'm trying to learn how to make the priority list like my friends, and kind of to put what is more important and the less important in the
it can go later. It can go later. I don't know if I have anything to share with you on this because, well, again, my life is a mess. But I feel like every time when I try to put myself to do something, especially like in an order, or when I try to like, you know how I work with scripts, right? I'm not very comfortable with that. I'm not very comfortable with having like a set of conditions predefined for you, and then you have to follow it. I feel like that is a very bad way to. I mean, it's a bad way because it's curbing my creativity and my intentionality and stuff in my work life. My slogan for this is just to go with the flow.
Just go with the flow.
I know it's a cliche by now.
Continue procrastinating or something.
No, it's not keep procrastinating. Well, you will have to work on it at a time or another. But my point is just that if you like for a long time you have not been very disciplined with yourself, you just don't have to do it like snappy, like right away. You don't have to force yourself to get into a mold or to get into a schedule, because that will be very uncomfortable, and I feel like that's going to be backfiring because I don't know, you may lose motivation.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? What do you think?
Because become more disciplined is kind of great for our life, because if we keep procrastinating something. Yeah,
that's when we have a supervisor for every position in the company.
Yeah, of definitely. Course. And that is like wait until the deadline, then work, and wait until the deadline. But kind of we will feel burnt out for you feeling like exhausted or some kind of, they can lead to kind of psychological disorder or something like that. So I think like become disciplined is kind of great for your life if you can follow that.
I mean, yeah, if you can follow that, right? Well, agree to disagree. I feel like the extent to which you might want to apply discipline to you have to figure it out. I mean, there must be some sort of like discipline, right?
Yeah.
There must be some sort of discipline. It's just that for me personally, that there's not a lot of discipline being made.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
As long as you're fine with that,
Yeah.
it's okay. As long as you're fine with that, like discipline or never follow any rules, it's kind of fine. As long as you're fine with that kind of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're feeling comfortable, convenient for yourself. Yeah, that's the best way.
Hopefully.
Yeah?
Hopefully.
Alright, then talk about the ways to get the work-life balance. Can any think of any suggestion for Gen Z like us to
Gen Z people?
kind of manage our time, like or set boundaries for the work, kind of that. Well, what do you think about that?
I mean, you can still go with the priority list. That's like an IT inside joke. But anyway, what do you call it? Priority list, right?
Yeah, priority.
All right, let's call it priority list then. Yeah, you can still go with the priority list. I think that, like, again, I'm not too sure if it's gonna be a very viable solution to people like procrastinator like us. I don't know. Probably. How about like sticky notes?
Sticky notes, that kind of.
A lot of people use
A lot of
the
people
yellow
do.
rectangular sticky notes, and they're trying to stick all the tasks that they have to be doing in the day, desk surfaces, or on the refrigerators. I don't know. There's so many ways to use it, but my mom used to do that when I was small, if I remember correctly. Is
it useful for you?
For my mom, yeah, probably, but for me, no, I never do that. You know what type of person I am. Right?
Yeah, all right.
I don't really do that. Again, I only do mental task sorting inside my head. But anyway, how about noting your work on a calendar app? On the iPhone.
Calendar app?
Yeah, on the calendar app, especially if you're an iPhone user, I remember that the calendar actually allows you to note like the specific time of the task that you have to be doing at that time onto it. So
is it like, how is it different from the sticky notes?
The sticky note doesn't go with you, and the second thing is that the app, it has notification. So in case you actually like the thing that you have to do is completely off your mind, the notification gonna be the thing that's going to bring you back to that.
Some kind of alarm. Yeah.
Some kind of alarm kind of reminds you like, hey, you have this to do at like 3. I actually one time I actually did set up the calendar system thing in order to remind me of an interview that I need to do. The only problem was that I set it right at the time of the interview. And I was like outside at the time. It was like 3 in the afternoon or something like that. And I was outside at the time. I was riding my motorcycle. And then the alarm went off and looked at it, and I like immediately panicked. Instantaneously panicked. So yeah, so
that's
probably
some
like
kind
a
of
tip.
Like the drawback from.
No, it doesn't have to. You just have to set it like way earlier than that, or you can set it multiple times. You know, like the sort of people that set like 10 alarms in one morning so like you can wake up. We can do the same thing, not for the same purpose, but the same method. You can set like, I don't know, like 2, at least 2, right? 1 in the morning, like around like 9 or something like that. It's going to remind you, like, hey, you have this to do today. And then you can set another one, like, I don't know, 10-20 minutes prior to the actual time that you have to do it, to remind you again.
Yeah, but I think that depends, because for me, the phone is not usually go with me. The phone not usually goes with me, so kind of.
It's not a smartphone anymore, guys. It's not a cell phone anymore. It's like a desk phone. It's a desktop phone.
And mobile women.
It's not mobile anymore.
Yeah, mobile human and desk phone. Yeah, so it doesn't go with me. Yeah, so kind of if I set the alarm, I could not hear that.
Alright, that's a big problem.
That's the one.
You can always ask your mom to do that for you, to be the alarm for you.
Sorry, Mom. Yeah.
Or your friend, right? Your friend.
Yeah, mom is the best alarm ever.
Best alarm ever, like hands down. Jesus.
Yeah.
I actually used to remember, no, so not used to remember. I remember that there used to be a time when I actually used my mom's voice to make a ringtone for
the morning.
Because otherwise I would not wake up. Otherwise I would just turn it off. I just snooze it and then go back to sleep. I can snooze 10 times and still be sleepy as a dog. I don't know why, but kind of goes like
Oh
that.
my god. Yeah. I think that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah, that's enough for today. And
time flies when you're having fun, right?
yeah, kind of fun. It's a very good talk. And the audience, have you noted down some exciting ideas for the IELTS exam? Okay. See you in the next episode of Beyond IELTS. Bye-bye.
Bye.